Patriots are reportedly interested in drafting Lamar Jackson, according to Bleacher Report's Mike Freeman. Several other teams have reportedly also been impressed with Jackson's intelligence and football knowledge. NFL Network posted this image of Jackson and Bill Belichick with a quote from NFL writer Bucky Brooks saying, "I believe after watching Deshaun Watson tear up his defense, he said, I want a player like Lamar Jackson." Deion Sanders responded to the post saying, "About time they get the revelation." And Tom Brady responded to Deion saying about Lamar Jackson, "He's a beast," and has a lot of exclamation points. I believe it has a little emoji at the end there, too.
Thumbs up. Way to go.
Shannon, do you think Brady's being sincere or sarcastic?
Sarcastic. And it's sad. That's another S I want to use. It's sad. Skip, you know he's not being sincere. Tom Brady does not view Lamar Jackson as a threat. So if they were to draft Lamar Jackson, he's like, I got at least another 2-3 years if I want it. Now, when everybody was mentioning, it was circulating that the Patriots, now that they have the firepower, they traded Brandon Cooks, that they have a second, first round pick, they might be willing to move up and get one of these young quarterbacks. I ain't hear Tom Brady say nothing about Sam Darnold's a beast. Oh, Baker Mayfield, ooh, that dude lights out. Now, he got a burner account because he got a little KD in him. He got the other, you ain't see what he said from that burner account. Lamar Jackson, thumbs down.
Yep.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Skip Bayless. You know Tom Brady is not being sincere because this is what we know about quarterbacks throughout the history of time. When they view a guy as a threat, they clam up. Brett Favre's best friend on the Packers was who, Skip? Ty Detmer, Doug Peterson. He sure wasn't chummy with Aaron Rodgers. Joe Montana was, I guarantee you, Joe Montana was chummier with Matt Cavanaugh, his backup, than he was Steve Young.
Yep.
You could have wagered on that. Now, when they were talking about when he was out and Jimmy Garoppolo was cutting it up, he ain't doing no much. He ain't like, good job, Jimmy G. Woo, Jimmy G doing it. Not one word.
He might have texted him. Congratulations. He might have. You don't know this.
What text Lamar Jackson?
Okay.
Because you come off as insincere. Because we already know you golly gee whiz. Oh, me, come on, guys. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Skip Bayless, knowing that he's sarcastic and it's sad.
Well, don't tell me I'm ashamed because I'm with you. I think this is outrageous sarcasm and a break from, like a shocking break from typical Brady behavior, because this is nothing but a shot at Bill Belichick. This is screaming to me, take him, Bill. The right word.
Skip, Cam Newton, the last two
times
they played the Patriots, Cam Newton is beating them. But you don't want no guy. Cam Newton ripped them up. First of all, Skip Bayless, you know this. If Bill Belichick's going to take somebody, nobody's going to know what Bill, because he don't want anybody to zoom up past him and get it. Coach Belichick is not going to let something like this out of the bag. And Tom.
So usually, until lately, Tom Brady has been, to your point, goody two-shoes, PC, say all the right things, play it safe, safe, safe. And to me, you could interpret this as very safe. Oh, yeah, he's a beast with the 4 exclamation points. Thumbs up to Lamar. Way to go. Not with the Cold War that is clearly going on between Brady and Belichick.
Correct.
Not with the backstory that Bill Belichick is still trying to push Tom Brady out the back door into the sunset. Not after Tom Brady opened up episode 6, the final episode of Tom versus Time, by showing the deep gash in his thumb to say, hey, Bill, look, I want the world to see that you said this was more media circus than football crisis, that this wasn't open heart surgery. And look at this. This is a pretty deep gash, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
on my throwing hand.
And what I believe with the root of this, Tom Brady does not come off looking good in that ESPN story for pushing Jimmy Garoppolo out the door. Oh, yeah. Don't think I remember that story. I read that story, Skip. You read it, too.
Yeah.
Well,
how would you feel if you're Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback ever, and all of a sudden the guy who's not your dad, your head coach that you've never been close to, who's never buddied up to you remotely that you've never socialized with or played golf with by choice. Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to come to this one day.
All
No
right.
matter how great you are, there will come a time.
That head coach has anointed his diamond in the rough, Jimmy G, out of the second round, as next year's starter. How would you feel? What would you do? Would you bless him? Would you put your arm around him and hug him?
I wouldn't go tell my dad.
Yeah. Well.
Dad, can you tell Coach Belichick to trade Jimmy? Because he don't like me. He won't take me to lunch. What is this?
It's Tom Brady, who
So,
he was simply the NFL
and he's
MVP last year. He backed it up.
If he wanted Jimmy G out of there, and they're going to talk about him and Jimmy G close. No, y'all not.
So listen, look at this. Listen to this statement. Think about deeper what's going on here. He's a beast, says Tom Brady to Deion Sanders about Lamar Jackson. Okay, help me out here.
Okay.
Why would it help Tom Brady to spend all of your draft capital, a bunch of your ammo, your draft ammo that you have just piled up in your storage, right?
Yes.
Why would you spend all of your best picks to go up into the, I don't know how far you'd have to go up to get Lamar, what, in the top 10-ish or so?
Well, no, I don't think you have to go up in the top 10 to get him, Skip.
To make sure, let's say he really wants, I'm with you. They're going to smoke screen, but they're not going to tell you who they really want.
Exactly.
But if you spend all of your top picks, your 2 firsts and maybe one of your second to go your best second, the early one that you got for Jimmy.
43, I think.
Okay? If you spend all that to go into to make sure that you get Lamar Jackson, to go up to, let's say in the top 10, around 10-ish, okay? Just to make sure. You might even need to go a little higher than that.
Okay.
So you get him. What does Lamar Jackson do for Tom Brady next year? Does it help make the Patriots better next year? No. Well, why would Tom Brady want that just on the surface of, are you helping Tom Brady win next year's Super Bowl? No. You're hurting his chances of winning next year's Super Bowl.
Now, if they were to trade up and grab old Baker Mayfield, old Sam Darnold, and then he tweet out, congrats, guys, I look forward. Damn, now we talking to something. Now we talking about something. Because right now we already know Tom BSing. Tom is not sincere because he viewed Lamar Jackson is not an immediate threat. He's at least, what, Skip, a year, 2 years away from being what they would need him to be a Super Bowl contending team, because at the Patriots, that's what they play for. They don't play for
to get him ready to go win a Super Bowl a couple of years, I would say.
So Tom Brady, that's not a threat. Tom Brady, like, I'm going to be gone. By the time he's ready to play, I'm going to be home with my kids, taking them to soccer practice every day. So I'm not worried about no Lamar Jackson.
Unless you think Belichick has finally bought in, thanks to Mr. Kraft, but it doesn't sound like either one has. But if they've bought into Tom's going to play for 4 more years, 3 more years, then they'd say, well, let's make sure we get Lamar ready for 3 or 4 years from now. Okay, I'd buy that, but I don't.
And think about it. What we're starting to see, that if somebody says anything like the Malcolm Butler when Brandon Browner, when he tweeted that, and when things about Coach Belichick, Tom Brady's starting to like a lot of stuff that has to do with Coach Belichick in his skill.
Yeah, it's Cold War, but it's open war to me. They won't publicize it because they're not going to take public shots, but it's all inside innuendo between the lines. This is a shot at Belichick. He's basically saying, do it, Bill. Go ahead. Go up there and get him. I dare you.
Old Darth Vader. Old Darth Vader, old Coach Belichick. I like Coach Belichick. He's a good man. Good man. Good people. Good football mind. Good man. Sit down, have a beer with you, laugh and talk. Yeah, I like it.
Luckiest coach in the history
of
football.
He ain't lucky.
Yeah.
No.
Because Tom Brady fell into his lap.
He had the misfortune. I mean, he was at Cleveland, and he learned a lot of valuable lessons of how to do certain things. And he said, you know what, when I get a second chance, I know what I need to do. Because there have been a lot of coaches that have gotten second chances and become better than they were the first time around. I played for one, Mike Shanahan.
That is true.
Got fired 20 games in with the Raiders. Come to Denver, we go back-to-back Super Bowl champions.
Yep, you did. I agree. So, in the end, do you believe that Lamar Jackson will be as good as Deshaun Watson? Because that's what the NFL Network drift is that. Like Belichick saying, I want the next Deshaun Watson. Do you see that?
If he goes to New England, he'll be that. He has to go to a system that understands how to use his talents. So yes, he could be that because he's every bit of the dynamic runner. I think
Lamar have 4 chances to get it in the end zone. He couldn't get it in the end zone.
What about the guy that ran out of bounds, Skip?
He did.
Before, I mean, he needed 9 yards.
4th down.
Yeah, he needed 4. He got 3 1/4.
But it gets there, and it is deadly accurate. And the bigger the stakes, the more accurate he gets.
I'm still upset at Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, after what he did.
Well, he did it to your guy.
Yeah, because we could have been 3 times national champs.
Huh.
3 in a row.
Yeah. St. Nick's defense.
I thought you were off St. Nick.
Whoa.
What did he hang on him? 45?
Whoa. What about Coach Belichick?
41. He gave up 41 to Nick Foles.
And his quarterback didn't play well, just like our quarterback didn't play well.
Didn't play well?
Nope.
Wait, Tom Brady didn't play? Are you serious?
I'm Joey.
So, wait,
Joey, that new restaurant got a new location out in Malibu. You know, I got to Skip. You know what real estate costs in Malibu?
So he set the NFL playoff record for yards passing in any playoff game in the history of the league, and you say he didn't play well.
Most passing yards in a loss in NFL history.
He turned it over one time.
That's what he got.
One time.
That's what he
Just
got.
one time, and that's it. One time.
Name the quarterback that threw for the most playoff yards in NFL history and took the loss. I'll take losses for 1,000 hours.
Okay.
I thought you were off St. Nick.
No. I mean, I had to disagree with St. Nick's because LeBron started that barbershop, you know, that docu-series, like what he does. So he and Draymond had it going, and St. Nick is trying to infringe on our patent. We got that copyrighted.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That time that LeBron came up with the idea of bringing a camera in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, episode 2 is up with C.J. Mosley, so.
Well, hold on. Do you not know who we are? Did you not get our letter?
No, I think they got the letter and they were like, that's cute, LeBron. You didn't come up with the idea of doing any kind of content in a barbershop.
He's trying to, Skip.
Yeah.
Now, we got very high-profile lawyers
I don't know.
out of D.C.
I'm going to watch.
working on this.
Check it
You
out.
ain't know what. You know
Next up, Des Bryant will meet with Jerry Jones tomorrow to discuss his contract.